There's this Instagram account out there that's generating millions of views from this never-seen-before style of AI content. This niche is so new that I haven't actually seen any accounts post this on TikTok, meaning that once people catch on, this niche will go absolutely viral, and those who started today will be able to capitalize on this niche. This is probably the best opportunity of 2025, so instead of sitting around, you should actually follow the steps in this video. Trust me, you won't regret it. You need to do everything step by step and watch this video to the end for the highest chance of going viral. I'll play you their most viewed video so you see what we'll be making. Okay, let's make this content for ourselves, starting with the video ideas. To get these, you want to start by heading to ChatGPT. Once you're on the AI, the first thing you need to ask it for are 15 different locations that would be in a city, with the first 2 being a panoramic shot of the city and your home. If you guys want this exact prompt, I'll leave it in a Google Doc in this video's description for you to copy over. I'll also add a link to accounts that can give you access to the program if you live outside the regions where the program is available. These also a link to my school community, which you should join if you really want to take TikTok seriously. As you can see, the AI tool has left us with a list of 15 different locations that would be in a city. These are great, and so we now need to go ahead and turn them into AI image prompts. So I'll head below and ask the AI to imagine all of these locations and then make them all beer themed. I've chosen beer as it's what the example account did, but there's many other options that you can use. Just ask ChatGPT for ideas or enter them yourself. As you can see, the AI has left me with a list of AI image prompts that we can use to generate our video. So let's do just that right now. Head to Leonardo. Here, we'll convert these prompts into actual images we can use. If you've never used Leonardo before, don't worry. I'll guide you step by step. You need to head to Leonardo using the link in the Google Doc. Once you're on here, head to image creation. Once on this page, you want to make sure that the preset is set to Leonardo Phoenix, as it generates the best images. With that in place, head below the setting and set the image generation quality to the highest possible option. After this, head lower and find this one to change the image dimensions. We need to do this, so our video is optimized for TikTok. To do this, click on the More button, then choose the option labeled TikTok. This ensures our images are in the perfect format for vertical videos. With that done, swing back to ChatGPT and copy your first image prompt. Head back to Leonardo, paste the prompt into the generation box, and hit Generate. The AI will get to work creating your image. I'll skip ahead to when the first image is finished. Check it out, guys. This is the first image and it looks absolutely stunning. These visuals are going to make the video really stand out. Now, we just need to repeat this process for the rest of our prompts. Copy each prompt into Leonardo one by one, generate the corresponding image, and keep going until we have all of them. I'll skip ahead to when I've completed this step. And here we are. Every single image is now finished. Honestly, these look unreal. With all the images ready, we're going to take it a step further and add some movement. This will make them even more dynamic and engaging for our audience, and it'll make them even better than the original accounts. To animate an image, select it. Then click the Image to Motion button. On the next page, you'll see a slider for strength. Set it to around 3, which is a good balance for smooth movement. Once that's done, hit Generate, and the AI will add motion to the image. Repeat this process for all the images. I'll skip ahead to when this is done. Alright guys, as you can see, we now have all our animated images of our town, and I think these look insane. So you now need to download them, and we can move over to the next step. We're now going to generate a voiceover for our video. The original account didn't do this, but I think it'll make our content better than theirs. So you firstly want to swing back to ChatGPT. Once you're back here, you need to ask the AI to list you the locations again, leaving just the name of the locations. I'll skip to when this is done. You now want to copy over all of the different areas of our town that we generated and head to ElevenLabs through the link in the Google Doc. Once you're on ElevenLabs, we now need to get a voice for our video. Head to Voices in the top left, and I'll use the one called Adam, as this is the main meme voice that you hear all over TikTok. So I'll just hit this Use button here. We now need to paste in the location names that we got from ChatGPT. Once they're in place, I'm going to fast forward this part, but I'm going to add the text Beer City, Would you live here? I'm also going to replace the first location with your home. The final thing that we need to do is add periods after each location to allow for the AI to break up our voiceover. With that done, all that's left to do is hit generate and download our voiceover. Stay with me because next, I'll show you how to edit your video. But first, I want to take a moment to tell you about my school community. This is where the top 1% come to learn how to go viral on TikTok. If you're serious about standing out from the competition, you need to join us. Check the link in the video description if you're interested. Now let's move on to editing our video. Head over to CapCut using the link in the Google Doc. Once you're there, start by importing everything we've created so far. This includes your audio, images, and any other assets you've gathered. With everything imported, the first thing we're going to add is the audio track. Go to the Audio tab and add a track that you like for this sort of content. My track works perfectly for this type of content. Drag it into your timeline and position it so it plays throughout the video. Next, it's time to add our images. You want to drag them into the timeline one by one in the order that we generated them in. Position them in the timeline like so, and your finished video should now equal a duration of 1 minute. We now need to add animations and transitions. This is what makes our images move and seem engaging. Select your first image and go to the top right of CapCut. Here, you want to hit animation and then hit combo. Find one you like from this screen and apply it to your image. You also want to repeat this process for every single image in your timeline. With that done, we now need to add a transition. Head to transitions in the top right of CapCut and go ahead and find one you like. Once you have one, you want to drag it in between your first two images. Once that's done, hit the Apply to All button in the top right to apply the transition to all of your images. We now need to add our voiceover to the timeline. Once it's in place, we need to start splitting it up between all of the different locations. To do this, hit B on your keyboard and split the voiceover where necessary. Once that's done, you now need to drag each voiceover location out on the timeline so that it matches the image. Now, let's add some text. Go to the text option in the top left and add default text to your video. Position it in the center of your screen. Once it's in place, name the country that the text is overlaying and add it to this text box. Next, go ahead and scroll down on the right to customize it. You firstly want to give your text a template. Select one here. Once you have one, the next step is to add an animation. Head to animation and add an animation to your text. We now need to copy and paste this text and add it to every single image in our video. Just copy it over and simply change the text like so. Finally, let's adjust the video's colors to make it pop. Go to Adjustments in the top right and add a custom adjustment layer to your timeline. Stretch the layer so it covers the entire duration of the video. Then, increase the saturation value to 10. This will make the colors more vibrant and eye-catching. And that's it. Our video is done. Export it. But don't go anywhere yet, because now I'm going to share some tips on how to monetize your content effectively. If you want to learn unique ways to earn more money, some of which can outperform the TikTok creativity program, join my school community. There, I'll personally review your content and guide you toward creating viral videos. That's all for today's tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.